Yo, what is up, you guys? It is your boy Breezy, or Brandon here, back at you guys with another video today. We're going to be showing you guys how I finally got to the Legendary Arena, just 3,000 trophies. I'm actually pretty hyped right now. And as you guys can see, this is my highest trophy count. Um, and yeah, so this is the deck I've been using. It basically has no legendaries, so make sure you guys all drop a like, and then we'll get right into this video. So yeah, here's the deck I've been using. It includes the Ice Golem and the Hog Rider, and as well as the Mega Minion, even though the Mega Minion got nerfed. I know, the Mega Minion did get nerfed. I still got to 3,000 with the Mega Minion, so, I mean, it's still good. It's got like a 6%, or, I don't know, I think it's a 6% reduction in damage. That's honestly not that much, and the attack speed's only a little bit slower, but still does work. It's great on defense, and yet it only costs 3 still. So I would still definitely use the Mega Minion. Plus, the Ice Golem, Ice Spirit, and Hog Rider combo is amazing. I have a level 6 Hog Rider. So, I mean, that's pretty trash. As you guys can see, level 6, I'm going to be going against guys who maybe even have level 9 Hog Riders. But I still managed to get to 3,000. So I'm going to show you guys the replays. Let's just request a Hog real quick. And I also did buy a deal as soon as I got into Arena 9, which gave me a legendary chest, and from that I got a Lava Hound. So that's pretty cool. We do have 4 legendaries right now. But for the purpose of this video and the video that I made before, I'm going to be showing you guys decks without legendaries. But in the future, we're definitely going to be using the Lava Hound that I just got. I want to try the Lava Hound Miner combo because that would be pretty sick. But anyways, let's get onto this deck. So you guys could just copy this right now if you want to. I'm going to show you guys some replays, and let's just look at my battle history real quick. So as you guys can see, no, that was a friendly battle. We have 1, 2, 3 defeat, 1, 2 defeat. Um, oops. 1 defeat and then a bunch of defeats, but then we do have a bunch of victories, so that kind of makes up for it. Overall, we did make the climb. I will show you guys what we were at a long time ago. Let's see. Let's scroll all the way to the bottom. All right, so we were at 2787, and this was yesterday. Yesterday and 3 hours ago, we were at 2787, and we have climbed 300 trophies. So yeah, I'll show you guys some of the battles. I'll show you guys some of the recent battles. This was the battle that I actually had to win in order to get to Royal Arena. Not Royal, what am I fucking talking about? Legendary. So, yeah, let's go ahead and watch this real quick. I was actually really nervous because I knew that if I won, I would get into Legendary Arena, but if I lost, then I would probably screw myself over and get into another losing streak, which I definitely didn't want. So I had to go insanely try hard for this. But anyways, we're going to drop a Mega Minion in the back. He's going to be dropping a Musketeer. We're actually going to go ahead. I think I do Fireball his Musketeer just to get it out of the way, yes. And then we do use our Ice Golem to tank while our Mega Minion will just one-shot that's Musketeer. So now he has a Wizard pushing down my lane. I'm going to have to worry about that. He places a Giant, so we're going to have to bait that Giant over there as far as we can. He's going to log, he just logged the air, I guess. I mean, you really don't want to do that. It's really a risky play to just log before you even know that they're going to place anything down. Unless you know that they're cycling to like a spam card like the Skeleton Army or something. Here he actually places a very, very late Inferno Tower. And that allows us to basically, we got the tower because of that. He made a huge mistake. And basically since he was pushing so hard, he pre-logged and he used a Giant, and he basically went all in on his push. He had no elixir left, and we countered with that, and then he was too late to place his Inferno Tower. So, yeah, we're going to just keep going. My friend gives me confetti, so I'm going to say thanks. I don't know who that is, or who that was. But, yeah, we're just kind of playing it safe. We're going to place an early Tombstone, even though he did not Giant yet. So, that actually, we basically did that because we had max elixir, and we didn't want to just waste it. So we might as well put a Tombstone down. It's really great on defense, even when there's nothing on his side. We're going to place the Ice Golem to tank those Fire Spirits, and the Musketeer, which was really good. And then now we're going to have to just Mega Minion on top of the Musketeer to take that out. So basically we're just playing a game of counters at this point. We already got an early tower since he made a huge mistake. And basically one mistake can cost you the game. So you want to be really like attentive when you're playing. And so since we got that tower, all we have to do is play defense for the rest of the match. I'm going to zap his Sparky and go in for a push here. He actually doesn't like really defend. He places a very late Wizard, and even if he did get our one of our towers, we already have a good amount of damage. So we're going to fireball that, get good value out of that triple fireball hitting the tower, the Sparky, and the wizard. He's going to go with a gigantic push. Right here, I thought I was kind of screwed, but then I was just going to have to place spam troops, place everything down so that he wouldn't be able to get that far. We're going to fireball all that so the Sparky doesn't hit the tower. We're going to place an ice golem to bait that the Mega Minion, and then he's just going in. He's like, he has 10 seconds left. He wants to place everything he can to win. This is actually a very close battle. I just put everything down I can to stop his push. I mean, like once it gets to like sub 1 minute, it gets really hectic. As you guys could see, 2 more hits from his giant would have killed my tower, but I zapped it at the end. So therefore, we got the final win, and that was actually pretty clutch, and that's why I'm at, right now we are at 3,015. So let's go ahead and take a look at another victory. Let's go ahead and let's watch this one. I want to show you guys like games against legendaries. Pretty much every game I'm against a guy who uses legendaries. So let's show you guys this one. This guy is using the miner, or no, I lost that one. That I got 3 crowned. Okay, so this guy, he was actually what is it? He was like a high level 10. As you guys can see, he had all level 10 commons, and he played a really well Royal Giant deck. So this deck is not unbeatable. Of course, it is beatable. I just think for if you don't have any legendaries and you only have what the cards I'm showing you guys in this deck, definitely use this because it will still give you a positive win ratio. Unless you're like amazing at this game, you're not guaranteed ever to win every match. So there are decks that can counter this, but like overall, I would say that this deck is you're able to defend against most other decks, even if they have lots of legendaries. But I think the Royal Giant would be the biggest counter to this deck if I could say out of any other deck there is. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. This guy is using the miner and the log, and this was at 2912. So that's what the guy had. I think I had somewhere around the same count, maybe 2900, something like that. So once I was getting to 2900, I realized that I was getting pretty close. So I wanted to play more cautiously. I was gonna play more like attentive, I guess. And basically, I was just gonna have to pay a lot more attention because every win or every loss would mean a lot more at that point. And yeah, so basically, he places a wizard and a giant skeleton. Because our golem or our ice golem exploded, it was able to slow down the wizard, and and we were able to get a couple hits with our hog rider. So now we're just leaving this up to our tombstone. Tombstone is great for dropping for countering the giant skeleton because he attacks relatively slowly, and the skeletons are going to be spawning very fast. And even when the thing dies, obviously you're going to get the 4 skeletons, which is going to slow it down even more. So maybe I'd say even a tombstone and like some archers or maybe even spear goblins would be able to take out that. But obviously with a stack, if you're against someone who's using a giant or a heavy tank, you're going to want to bait that as far as you can away from your tower. So by placing the tombstone on the opposite side, but still near the middle, like you guys see usually when I'm defending, basically it's going to take more time for their tank to travel to that defense, which is in our case the tombstone, and then basically through that time, both the towers are going to be shooting the tank as well as archers or Mega Minion if you decide to put that behind the tombstone, which I usually do, and then from there you will be able to secure the defense. So now we're just kind of playing like, we know we have a little bit of a lead, so we could play a little bit more aggressive, but still I still want to like make sure that I'm playing correctly. So I place an ice golem to defend against that wizard, and then he's just really low. He can't even take out my archers. So I decide to go ham and just push off of this. Since our archers are still going to be doing work, he's going to have to use arrows. I knew that if he wanted to clear those archers since they're not dead and we actually have some tanks in front of it, he's going to need to use a defense or waste more elixir on that. So he's going for another push right here. He's going to start with the giant skeleton. I'm going to counter with the tombstone. I'm going to go with a push right away because I know that my ice golem and the hog rider are only going to go for the tower, and then they're just going to completely ignore the giant skeleton, which is obviously not going to die. We got the tower down to 690. It's really low now. He's just placing a bunch of troops. Again, double tombstone is a great defense if they don't have splash or too much splash, especially with the ice golem in front. The ice golem in front, that could tank the wizard in this case, so our skeletons were still able to be attacking the giant skeleton, which was busy. And then now we got his tower down to 690. We're playing aggressive. We want to win right here off of this push. So we decide to early fireball since we know that he's going to play something to defend since his tower is that low. And it was a great decision because it did indeed kill his skeleton army. Now his deck is, he's really low on his tower, and all we need is a zap and a fireball. So that's what we do. We play defense for a little bit, and then once he knows, he double logs because he's really desperate, and he knows he's going to lose. So now we just place the hog. All we need is one hit from the hog, so we're going to go ahead and just throw a fireball and then a zap to finish off the game. So yeah, that's pretty, obviously, as you guys could see, this deck does work regardless of if they are a higher level than you or not. But yeah, those are just 2 replays, and I give you guys some details on how to use this deck. Actually, you're going to make sure when you're pushing that you put the ice golem in front of the hog so that the hog will actually push the ice golem in front and the ice golem will tank for it. If you guys didn't know that. And plus, another thing is, if they do minion horde, Ice Golem and Zap is a great combo, especially if you put the Zap in front of the Hog. It'll be pushing it towards the tower. The Minion Horde will get hit. All of the minions will be taking damage and be slowed. And then they won't have if you do it right, if you do it fast enough, they won't have enough time to kill the Hog. And then all you have to do is Zap, and yeah, that will be taken care of. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you consider subscribing and dropping a like down below. We have finally hit Royal Arena, not Royal Arena, Legendary Arena. I'm an idiot. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Again, consider subscribing because there's going to be more videos. I also, I'm thinking of making some videos with my friends, so yeah, we'll get some gameplay from them. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.